So what are you applying for that other countries do? Should they boycott Iran, or what should they do?
Well, we like to European Union, especially European Union and United States and Canada, to move forward, you know, to cut everything, every dealing with Iranian regime, then keep them in a box. They cannot move, because the Iranian regime is like a snake. They move everywhere in the world. See what they're doing in Lebanon, in Africa, and they help the terrorist people. And we don't want that. They have to stop them, because if they don't stop them, so they will be a big problem for not for only for the Middle East, but for all the world.
Yeah, because they probably are also, that's something I don't know, I just see what I read in the media normally, they have probably also the atom power and atom bombs and all these things, probably.
That's true. They are, you know, they are moving for that, and they like to get that, because they think if they get a nuclear weapon, so they can do everything they want. And this regime is a Islamic and mullahs and really fascist regime, and they do everything what they think. They don't care about the world. They think about they have to be a power in the world, not only in Iran. That's why they are very dangerous. They don't care about the human right. The human, you know, they don't care. If they have a bomb, maybe they bombed another country too.
Yeah. One thing that will be interesting for our viewers to find, you are Bosnian people, we are also Muslim people.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah. That's quite important to see.
Yeah.
That,
actually, not only Muslim people. We have in Al-Ahwaz, we have Christian, we have different kind of the religious, and Jewish and Muslim, everything we have in our country. And we respect them. We are Ahwazi and we speak in the same language, but we respect each other. We don't have a problem with the religious in our homeland.
Another thing is the things that are going on today. There's been a lot of situations. Some people who has been tortured, like you said, but also people who try to move out from Al-Ahwaz, and then they've been kept by Syrian and so on. Can you tell a little bit of that story?
Yes, sir. The problem is some people, they have really in a serious situation in Iran, so they have to run away from that countries. And because if they catch them, they put them in a jail and they hang them. There is no choice. You have to run away from that land. And some people, they run away to Syria. Syria is a dictatorship regime too. And when they get to the Syria in Damascus, and exactly, it look like my friend, his name Habib Jabbar, his wife with kids, her kids in Syria. They were in Damascus when the Iranian regime and the Syrian regime, they hijacked them and they sent them back to Tehran. And right now they are in a jail. You believe that the woman with the 5 kids, between 5 to 12 years old, right now in a jail. That's why we fight for that, you know. They don't care, Iranian regime, they don't care about their kids, they don't care about the woman, they don't care about the, you know, the people.
And again, what are you doing about this very concrete situation?
Well, we try to, actually we move forward to United Nations. We have our friend in Canada right now. They have a connection with the United Nations and they talk with them about this serious situation, and we're waiting to see what's going on. And I don't know, because this woman, she has a landed immigrant in, I believe, in Denmark, and she waiting to get her ticket and come to Copenhagen, but I don't know what the situation, what the government did in Denmark too.
But it looks like that is a very terrible situation your Abbasian people are going through. But how could it be that there's been so many years? Or didn't you, there was no chances for react before, or how it was it?
Actually, when the last regime, the king, he was in Iran, he changed. So when the Islamic regime came into power, we thought maybe this regime is going to give us our freedom and our democracy and our maybe federation, and we were very happy for that. But when they came, they moved the same when the king moved. That's why they start to bother us more than the king. They start to kill us. They fight with us with everything. You believe that in my homeland, if you are Ahwazi and you can't get the job. They bring from the Persian, from the other cities, they are Persian, they bring them in our homeland, and they give them a job, and they work in my homeland, and they move our people to another cities. And they leave them like that, without job and without anything. So that's why our people, day by day, they get poor, and they get no education, and they have a lot of a problem.
But of course, when your region is so rich in oil, of course there's a big economical interest.
Yeah, that's true.
And probably also from Western countries, and probably also from USA and everything. So how it looks sometimes, when I think about this situation, it looks like a mission impossible, in fact, because there's so many interests, the economical interests.
Yeah, that.
Because if you were a poor region, then probably somebody would let you in peace. But when you are such a rich region.
My province, actually, my countries, my homeland is very rich, and not only Iranian regime is interested in that area. The European Union interested too, the United Kingdom, United States and Canada and China and Russia, because this land is rich in oil and gas. That's why all the countries, they focus in that land, exactly. That's why Iranian regime, they knows if they lose that land, that means they have nothing. If they lose that area, they have nothing. That's why they fight for that, and I believe it's not easy to get out from that countries. It's not easy, but we fight and we believe ourselves, and we believe one day the whole world, you know, they will help us, and we know the Iranian regime is dangerous for the world, because if you cut the oil from Iranian regime, so they will be in a box and they cannot do anything, because right now they sell oil, you know, the oil was about $115 per gallon, per barrel, sorry. Right now is the 60s, more than something like $60 and $70. But if they cut that oil from Iranian, then Iranian regime, they have no money to spend that in for the tourist people.
Yeah, but in fact it looks a very complicated situation. Also you have also the border to Iraq, which is also not easy.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So you are like many other groups, in fact, like the Kurdish and others were also. So I don't know, but would you accept if for instance, Iran one day would become democratic, would you accept still to be part of Iran, or you are really going to the extreme position, no, we have to have our own country?
That's a very, very, you know, a big question, and actually we need the freedom. We need if there is no choice, we will accept that federation if there is a real democratic government, if there is a real democracy. But I'm not going to decide for that. Our people is going to decide. They will. There is a United Nations, you know, there is a European Union, there is a United States and Canada and Russia and China. If they come there and just let the people vote for that. If the people, our people, Ahwazian people, vote for the federation, so I have no problem with that. We will accept it. But if there is democracies, if there is freedom, if there is democracy for the kids, for the women, for the men, you know, for everybody, not only for the man,